Actually, virtually and spiritually, this is a great opportunity for me to welcome you all and have a talk with you, such a learned persons we who are working in various dimensions of life. Friends, here I am very glad to say that we all doing this activity and we are taking this opportunity only because of the guidance and extreme support of our patrons like Honorable Shri Surup Singh Ji Naik Sahib, our chairman of Adivasi Seva Sahayak and Shikshan Prasarak Sanstha, Honorable Shri Shirish Dada Naik, working chairman of our Sanstha and MLA of Vidhan Sabha constituency of Nawapur, Professor P.P. Patil sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of our Kavaitri Bahinabai Chaudhary North Maharashtra University Jalgaon, Professor P.P. Maulikar sir, Honorable Pro VC of our university, Professor B.V. Pawar sir, Honorable Registrar of our university, Honorable Shri Dilip Dada Patil, nominee of Honorable Chancellors on Management Council of our university, Honorable Harish Bhai Agrawal, the Vice Chairman of our Sanstha, Honorable Arif Bhai Balesaria, the Treasurer of our Sanstha, Honorable Ajit Dada Naik and Tanajira Valvi sir, the Secretary of our Sanstha, Deepak Dada Naik, Ajay Bhau Patil, the Joint Secretary of our Sanstha, and all the directors. I am again taking this opportunity to welcome and express my sincere gratitude towards all the panelists. Honorable Principal Dr. Ashok Rane sir, the Acting Dean, Faculty of Interdisciplinary Studies of our university. And we are very fortunate to have such a wonderful speaker on e-learning, Mr. Yogesh Pawar sir, the Director of Digital Edu, IT Solutions Private Limited Pune, and his colleague Priyanka Lokhande ma'am. Honorable Principal Dr. Marje sir, College of Education Sangli, Honorable Principal Dr. N.D. Chaudhary sir, Law College of Nandurbar, Dr. Sanjay Ahire sir, my colleague, and coordinator of this seminar, Dr. Kishore Sonone sir, and the staff of our college, and all the students and all the participants. I will welcome you in the online webinar conducted by our Sri Surup Singh Hiranai, College of Education, Nawapur. Friends, our college was established 30 years back and laid the foundation of teacher education in Adivasi area. The staff of our institute has always made sincere efforts to deliver the best possible education of teacher training. Quality is our motto. To maintain the quality in education, we conduct various programs. The organization of this online national webinar is one of the part of our activities. As concerned to the tribal and hilly area, our is the first institute of teacher education who has been evaluated and re-accredited by NAC with A grade in second cycle. It is also ISO certified. Nowadays, we are very much aware that the pandemic is impacting the whole world in many ways, including education. We are working from home, students are doing online schooling, and due to this pandemic situation, we have to go online and conduct the classes online also. And that's why this webinar has been designed and developed to introduce the concept of e-learning and LMS. Friends, we believe that the webinar will help you to get ample knowledge of e-learning and LMS. We are very fortunate to have such wonderful guests. I already mentioned that the wonderful speaker on e-learning, Mr. Yogesh Pawar sir, Director of Digital Edu IT Solution Private Limited Pune, and his colleague Priyanka ma'am. We really appreciate the cooperation and guidance of Yogesh sir and Priyanka ma'am, without whom the webinar couldn't be possible. Yogesh sir and ma'am, thank you so much. Friends, we all know that during lockdown, we are actually locked in, unable to go out of our house. We don't know how long the situation would be. Everywhere there is uncertainty and the risk is very high. But I believe that difficulties are meant to rise, not to discourage. The human spirit grows strong by conflict, and that's why lockdown is an opportunity to do challenging and how to take our own capabilities. I think we are doing the same and ensuring good and quality education to the stakeholders. Friends, we really don't know how the thing should be in the next month or next time. So it is the need of an hour to upgrade ourselves. We should have to step out and face the upcoming situation that we have still not figured. What will be relevant? What will not be relevant? We don't have any clear picture. And this is the time to awaken now. If we are truly looking for a sustainable world, more peaceful and joyful world, if we are intent to create such world for our next generation, then the transmission have to be happen now and then, because it is already too late. Friends, you know that in many ways, India is a nation is really a very fantastic and top of the game. So we should be more innovative to sell the situation. Unless and until you understand the e-learning and LMS module, the sustainability in education couldn't be sustained. I am very glad to say that here near about 2000 participants from all over India have been registered. I express my sincere gratitude towards all of you who believe in us and becoming the part of this success story. All of you know that since Zoom accomplished only limited participants, we plan to live telecast via YouTube also. Some of you can join YouTube also. I am sure that this webinar will be meaningful, thought-provoking, and useful to all the participants. My sincere thanks again goes to our patron, honorable panelist, Digital Edu IT Solution Private Limited, Pune, Priyanka ma'am, the coordinator of this webinar, my staff, students, and all the participants who helped to conduct the webinar successfully. Once again, welcome to all of you. Wish you all the best. I conclude with the chant, सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सहवीर्य करवावहे तेजस्विना वधितमस्तु मा विद्विषावहे. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind. Thank you, Yogesh sir. Now I switch it over to Yogesh sir.
Yes. So thank you, the organizing committee, for giving me opportunity to be a part of such an event. I'm very feel proud that for this event we have received almost 2000 registrations, and we have a limited capacity over the Zoom. But many of us have, like many participants have joined us on YouTube. So I thank you all of them. So warm welcome to all the participants of Zoom, as well as to the participants of YouTube. So thank you very much, Principal Dr. N.D. Chaudhary, Dr. Kishore Sonone, Dr. Marje sir, for creating this platform for the interaction with all such dignities like principals, vice principals, professors from various different institutes across Maharashtra as well as across India. So with all these things, I would like to start with a few things where Lata ma'am has already given the insights. Basically, information communication technology is a need of an hour. Okay, and almost all the teachers, okay, who have been using, like since last 2 to 3 months, almost all the educators have struggling hard to adopt such technologies with the aim of continuing the education. So हिंदी मध्ये जर सांगायचं म्हटलं तर शिक्षा रुकनी नहीं चाहिए, ये जो उनका जज्बा है, सो उसको मैं सलाम करता हूं. आणि कालच आपल्याकडे yesterday we like celebrated the day before yesterday, it was the Guru Purnima. So
Yes, sir.
yes, with that, I really appreciate the efforts of all the educators, okay, who have adopted the technology with the aim of continuing education. They have struggled a lot, they have researched a lot, they have experimented a lot with various different tools, and they have found out the best solution, best combinations, because the efforts which they have taken, like video lectures are happening over the Zoom, notes are getting shared on the WhatsApp, as well as the quizzes are happening on the Google Forms. So it's a very excellent combination they have used for making this classroom possible. Okay, so with this, all these efforts, I would like to focus more emphasis on engagement and involvement of student when we are making use of the various different online aids for teaching and learning. Okay, so with all these things, let's discuss together what are the main features of the learning management system. So if you are going to adopt any learning management system in near future, so what should be its main feature? So there are many players in the market, and as a customer you can find out the best solution which is available in the market and which will be best suiting to your needs. So I'm just giving you insights that as an educational institute, what you should look for so that your teaching learning process can be more successful, can be more efficient, can be more effective. Okay, and we can generate best out of it. With all these things, I would like to start the session for the day. It will be a 25-minute presentation, okay,
Yes.
which
Okay,
I'm
sir.
going to share with you. And then we will have a question answer session. So
Okay, sir.
you can raise your hands for question and answer, or you can type in the question and answer panel. One by one, we will allow the participants to share their thoughts, share their experiences, share their challenges. And I want that everyone should interact so that we can make this event successful. Okay, so yes, I'm starting with all these things. You will able to hear my about digital transformation in education. I'm Yogesh Pawar, a social engineer at heart. Continuous improvement, business excellence, and performance improvement is my passion. I'm a member of Quality Accreditation Board. I'm involved with various quality driving tasks at industrial level as a mentor, consultant, certification guide, assessor, auditor, and coach. I started my journey into education domain for integrating technologies and institutional processes. Since last 10 years, I'm serving in education sector as a founder member of Digital Edu. I'm currently heading operations, which give me opportunity to meet educators and educationists pan-India. That brings me here to help you in dealing with the current challenges of the education industry. Let's have a quick look at the agenda points today. We are going to discuss the impact on education because of COVID-19. What are the technological solutions adopted by the education industry, and what are the needs for success mantra? Never before in human history we have witnessed educational disruptions at this scale. They say sooner or later many of us will get affected by this virus, and 90% of affected will face no or lesser medical situation. It is forcing us to change our legacy processes. We as educators, educrats, educationists need to go back to drawing boards and re-lay out our institutional processes. I welcome you all to join me, and let's understand the impact and the solutions from technology point of view. We will need to live with Corona's bad effect. Containment zones, quarantine centers, movability of resources will always be doubtful for the first semester in academic year 2020. Due to all these happenings and uncertainties, administrators of educational institutes are under tremendous pressure. Complete adoption of digital media and total give up on paperwork is only way out. More than physical infrastructure, we need to be focused on being the best digital infrastructure. Digital transformation is need of an hour. Corporate-like approach is must for day-to-day chores and process automation. Over the years, we have worked with not to change or to change minimally for our administrative processes when it comes to education. What I'm trying to say, even if we have adopted automation for paper trial and human checks, we have never imagined paperless colleges and schools. To meet these challenges, only technology has the best answer. We all need to respect, learn, adopt to the new processes for our own success. Technology is not integrated if it's not linked with daily tasks, and it only adds up to the work that is not really helpful in long run. These are 6 major sections where technology will help you surely and useful for each educational organization. Let's take a detailed view of each as offered by our ERP MIS system called as SIMS, Student Information Management System. Various popular streaming tools are available for delivering lectures. I am very thankful to those who are offering it free for education, but it also has increased our other work by means of manual setup, distribution of link, timetable generation, and keeping up all disciplinary issues. There are various other things that might be needed for continuous student engagement, encouragement, and tracking. It's just not enough to deliver lecture over the video call. I repeat, it's just not enough to deliver lecture on video call. eClassroom is a virtual learning platform specially crafted considering current COVID challenges and future needs too. This solution allows online and real-time interaction between educators and learners during education sessions. It is specially catered for the needs of educators and also to sustain low bandwidth connection. As compared to Google, Zoom, Microsoft, it turns out more cheaper and full of featured virtual education aid. Our vision is that it is in this unprecedented opportunity for education domain to accept new trends, blended classroom is the future. Just imagine while teaching in the classroom, if teacher says, take out your cell phone and attempt this surprise quiz. The best part of that evaluation, analysis, and entire part is done in seconds, and teacher is having all analytics at fingertips to make decision where kids have understood the topic or not. Using this tool, now teachers don't need to create distribute links for lectures to the student. Mobile app know who is enrolled in which class and who is scheduled to the subject, so lecture and timetable is broadcasted to their mobile app accordingly. We also have provision for personal lesson planner for educators. Apart from features like screen share and whiteboard, our embedded YouTube player helps educators to make effective use of educational contents available online. You will all agree with me that students are not same. Some need tight tracking, some need boosting, some need regulations, and some need to learn at their own pace. Availability of recorded lecture will help students for improving understanding the complex concepts which enable blended learning. Convenience and collaboration matters for improving engagement and involvement of students. In the interest of educators, we have enabled centralized bookkeeping of all aspects like attendance, analytics of polls and quizzes. Our advanced artificial intelligence analytics helps educators for auto monitoring of screen time and face time of each student, which can be further linked with awarding credits for attendance and academic progress too. With a growing need to foster effective learning, institutes are banking on learning management systems, that is LMS, to administer, regulate, track, and deliver learning. As per accreditation requirements, curriculum planning is one of the important aspects. Our syllabus planning utility do take care of planning aspects in detail, like topics, subtopic distribution, scheduling, delivery, which further can be linked with PO/CO mapping. It is one stop solution that takes care of communication, delivers educational contents, class notes to learners, administers assignments, homeworks, quizzes, tests, and exams too. Educators can plan in advance circulation of class notes and any other study material irrespective of medium, that is documents, video, audio. It also acts as a centralized pool of information for all educational contents like e-library of resources for learners to enable self-paced learning. LMS keeps track of graded and ungraded assignments and homeworks. Educators can access and grade the assignment from mobile, and output can be linked with the assessments. Our elements acts like an teaching assistant for educators by keeping track of learners' progress, due dates, auto assessments, manage record keeping, and offers platform for collaboration. It also supports hybrid learning models such as blended learning, learning on demand, and flipped classroom. Our device independent LMS is delivering same user experience for all devices like computer, laptop, smart TV, tablets, and smartphones too, paving way for learning anytime, anywhere. With all these features, you can deliver highly engaging user experience and enhance teaching and learning. We have kept hooks for making it a most modern learning management system in alignment with latest trends in learning such as gamification, mobile-friendly features, rapid learning, micro-learning, personalization, and social learning too. Educational networking enables interaction and peer-to-peer problem solving. It helps learners to stay connected electronically. It's a platform for collaboration, interaction, and sharing ideas. It enables synchronous, real-time, and asynchronous learning. Educators and learners can create forums as a place for long-term discussions. Learners can share comments or messages like and likes. Educators can publish audio lessons like podcasts and share mini quizzes as games. Overall, it gives freedom to engage and involve with educational content creatively by motivating learners and helping them to feel engaged. During admission season, institute will need to collect accurate and correct data and information about students. Since it's required by many government and accreditation agency many times a year. If admission is not made easy and available from home, then enrollment for the year may drop, leading to heavy impact on workload and teacher-student ratio. Institute will need an efficient admission process that will be easy, intuitive, and quick. It shall cover all the aspects from admission inquiry management to roll number generation and ID cards too. In addition to this, you will need a system that is highly configurable and fulfill local needs, and it has to be modular to minimize the investment. This means that based on needs of the institutional courses, one should able to change various steps and depth of information needed for admission seeker very easily and quick in time. DigitalEdu would like to collaborate with all such institutes who would like to improve admission process and lay down foundation for robust management information system. We have developed expertise in this process while working with various institutes associated with different universities in past several years. We cover all these aspects, including digital document repository to get rid of handling papers and documents. As statutory requirement demands, we keep track of reservation quotas, scholarships, and provisional admissions too. Roll number generation utility can be configured to generate alphanumeric roll numbers based upon requirement of each course or class. For admissions from home, online payment and respective record keeping becomes very crucial,
Sarja,
and we handle it
मम्मी आली का? मला जरा पाणी घेऊन
considering
ये.
the current scenario. Few universities in India have released a circular for online admission and online fees collections to protect health and safety of all stakeholders involved in admission process. One of the important goal of admission process is to assign and collect fees from the student based on various different applied courses. Fees can be paid online by students using net banking, debit credit cards, UPI app, and wallets too. It has to be secured and students shall get fees payment confirmation in real time. You will also need a complete set of communication friendly tool for requesting and approving partial payments and installments. For online payment collection, bank reconciliation is very cumbersome task for accountants for keeping track of amounts credited by each student in the bank. It has to be automated to map out target and collections. Digital Edu SIMS helps institute for all these things and maintain all records of student balance and due dates too. Minimize human errors and efforts. The overall information can be then imported into the systems like Tally or any other accounting softwares. We will also need to find out new ways and means for assessing students. Not only it needs to get electronic, but also it needs to move onto mobiles now, since mobile is more than a computer. Surprise quizzes can help to check, track activities and understanding. If needed, internal assessment can be now spreaded over multiple surprise quizzes. As quizzes gets evaluated automatically, a smart system remembers the marks obtained for topics and subtopics. It will be further used for assessing understanding levels and comprehensive continuous evaluation too. As the graph of victims is rising and all were busy in adjusting to the pandemic situations, some authorities have cancelled the exams, and it might be an okay decision, but it will be the normal. The new normal can be electronic exams. Potentially, this can be most significant piece of transformation COVID can bring in our mainstream education. Exams from home is not just a concept anymore. Who knows, maybe the end of the semester exam would also be needed as exam from home. Our system is equipped to conduct MCQ as well as descriptive answer exams. SIMS can also handle evaluations from home wherein teacher get to see entire answer paper on mobile and for on-screen assessment. The best part of these exams can be conducted reliably over poor internet connection also. Going paperless, we will have to change the way we give homeworks. The way we collect assignments. Through SIMS, homework or assignment task can be conveyed to student via mobile app and portal. SIMS also has a provision for uploading the completed assignment and making it available for teacher. Timestamp of uploaded file helps to keep track of in-time submission and maintaining disciplines. In my view, when even some of the staff members are working from home, communication becomes a very important aspect, which might have been overlooked. Communication will become bottleneck for all quality and performance oriented tasks. Task Manager can be the best tool for monitoring peer-to-peer collaboration. As everyone is working from home, efficient communication system will make life more easy and will speed up operations. SIMS covers communication over mobile app, web portal, SMS and email too. What it means, any notice, alert, message, GR is communicated to respective member associated with educational institute in more than one method, that is app, portal, SMS and email. Surveys and feedback works as a backbone of a healthy progressive system. Regulatory authorities like UGC and AICTE encourage natural surveys and feedback system for grading through instruments like NAAC and NBA. While the paradigm is shifting as we all are preparing to work from home, it's important to maintain all goodies that were being followed in regular days. Digital Edu recommends taking surveys more frequently than before, since mode and method of education is changed and learning curve is involved for all. Progress-minded educrats understands continuous evaluation of situation is must for assured success. Digital Edu's SIMS has lot more to offer when it comes to NAAC and NBA implementation. It's topic on its own for another webinar. To say the least, system-wide stored data and our reports turns out handy to prepare for NAAC and NBA audits. Every year, academic institutions face a tough task of submitting institutional data to several ranking and accreditation agencies. They have to depend on lot of manual work for completing information from concerned departments. This can be overcome by implementing a robust management information system for maintaining and enhancing institutional quality. The bigger the institution, the greater the volume of data, which makes it challenging to manage on paper or even with Excel files. Our dynamic report builder provides information and analytics in various different formats, which enables quick and easy compilation of required information which needs to be provided to these accreditation agencies. Complete digital transformation is success mantra in today's era. So it's important to choose correct software solution and reliable solution partner. Digital Edu is equipping universities, autonomous institutes, educational trusts and colleges with a robust, secure, scalable and evolutionary process automation engine. We call it as a SIMS, Student Information Management System. SIMS is all-in-one platform for end-to-end student lifecycle management, MIS Management Information System, ERP Educational Resource Planning. Ease of operation from mobile phone is a crux of our admission from home, lecture from home, exam from home solutions. As digital transformation seekers, adoption of SIMS is helping institutions in revamping entire organization and its processes, people and culture too. Every organization has used automation but has kept hooks for paper-based processes. Now, in this new scenario, all operations have to be fully paperless. We have added new facilities to SIMS for turning institute in for full digital operations. SIMS takes care of operational needs of all stakeholders like management, team members, staff, facility and teachers. It also takes care of communication, collaboration and convenience of students and parents. Despite of differences that exist between organizations, Edu has proactively identified, studied, analyzed, proposed and developed case studies to improve the success factor. If the software solution and solution partner is chosen wisely, running an organization digitally turns out more cheaper than regular. It brings in more chances for proper quality assurance. Looking ahead, blended mode of operation is the new normal. Digital Edu's mission is to enable world-class management standards at all educational establishments in India through technology. We strongly understand the concept of Eastern Economic Edition. We truly want to facilitate this journey of masses into classes via education. We are institutes. We have developed a technology platform to cover all needs of any educational establishment. Automation of daily chores is our specialty. We offer free trial session for everything. Understand, evaluate, and then implement is our policy. Thank you. That was all about from my side. So when I was interacting with the participants in other webinars, so I have a lot many questions has been asked to me. In that, I would like to share with you one important question which has really touched my heart, and I appreciate the expectations of the participants, and I appreciate the efforts by all educators. Okay, so the question was how the engagement and involvement of students can be improved when the educators are using these different technological platforms. Okay, so nowadays if you see many teachers are, as I mentioned, that for video lecture delivering you are using Zoom, WebEx, Google Meet. Okay, and for lectures sharing notes, WhatsApp is a tool. For quizzes, this Google Forms is widely getting used. So with all these things, I feel so we need in long term, if we want to continue this journey for next 3 months, or in some areas, if this unfortunate situation continues, it will be for next 6 months. And during this period, we all have to make arrangements for the various activities or various solutions required. Right, for improving the engagement of students. So during lectures, to request you to plan the different polls and quizzes for the students, okay, so that their involvement can be ensured. And based on the result of the polls, okay, there are some institutes who are offering the attendance credits to the students. Okay, so that basically their involvement during that 40.
Sir is not audible, I think. Yogesh sir is not audible, I think. Please check.
Ha, ma'am.
Ha.
Maybe there is a technical issue.
Yeah.
He will join soon.
Okay.
So I just request all the participants to ask their questions.
Hello. Yeah, sorry.
Hello. Yes, sir. Okay.
In
Rane,
between it got.
Madam Rane sir has joined.
Okay. Sir ji, welcome.
Yes, so all participants are there, and many are there on the Zoom. So it was all about from my side. So let's have a question and answer from the participants. So there are few participants who have raised their hands. So I'm going to unmute their mic.
Pawar sir.
Yes,
Pawar sir.
ma'am.
Before going to question and answer, I will request to our Honorable Dean, Principal Rane sir, have a few words about this session.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Honorable Dean, Principal Rane sir, please sir, have some few words about this session. Thank you. Hello. Dr. Rane sir is a principal and our acting dean of Faculty of Interdisciplinary Studies, North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon, and our Guru Varya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu.
Yes, sir. Namaskar.
Rane sir.
warm welcome from Digital Edu. मॅडम राणे सर नाही आहेत पॅनलिस्ट मध्ये.
राणे सर आता मॅडमनी सांगितलं की जॉईन झाले तसं.
Oh,
Huh.
he has joined, but
Huh.
maybe he left the. Yeah, after he joins, we will have.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So
Okay.
So
Then
you
I
can
will.
continue.
Then I will request to Dr. Marje sir. Please have few words about this session, sir.
Yes.
Dr.
yes,
Marje sir is the principal of Putalabeng Shah College of Education, Sangli, and he is also one of the BOS member of our Faculty of Education at Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. I will request to Dr. Marje sir. Please have few words, sir. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hello. Can you
Hello.
audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes, you are. You are.
Yes. Yes. Congratulations to Sri Swarup Singh Hira Naik College of Education, Nawapur, for organizing such an important topic for a national webinar. I also congratulate my friend Principal Dr. Lata More and especially today's speaker, Mr. Yogesh Pawar sir. I am very thankful to you for your nice presentation. In brief, but you have covered almost all the aspects. All of you know that in the present system of education, during last 3 to 4 months, our education system is in a dilemma. Just like a mushroom growing,
Yeah.
lot of apps, education apps are launching. Parents as well as teachers, educationists, and teachers are also confused. Actually, how to impart education? Because we all are familiar with our traditional system of education. No doubt, in our traditional system of education, we are using ICT as a aid. But now, in the present scenario, we are fully dependent on ICT, information and communication technology. Even most of the education institutions, educators started e-schooling or smart classroom. No doubt, sir, number of problems are there, number of issues are there, divide is there, rural area, urban area, problems are problems there. But the fact is that we cannot stop the education. In this situation, COVID-19 pandemic situation, we all are on the same path to think how to impart education, how to transact curriculum. And in Yogesh Pawar sir has briefly mentioned how to engage and involve the student. Learning management system, admission process is also challenging to all often, and even blended learning or hybrid learning material, LMS, all these things are there. And success mantra, because finally our institutions are accredited by external agencies like NAC, NAS, etc. And in this situation, Madam, once again I congratulate that we
Thank
have
you, sir.
selected such a topic and give direction to all the educationists thinkers to think towards what to do. So I'm very lucky to participate and share my views regarding this issue. Once again, thanks, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Here I
Okay.
think
Ma'am,
our
we can have now question and answer session.
okay, ma'am.
Have question.
Then we'll request to Honorable Dean Saib, Dr. Rane sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Sir, we have a QA question in QA panel.
Okay, okay, okay. So Raj Bahadur Singh.
Yes, Sudhir,
So Mr. Raj Bahadur Singh, you can unmute your mic and you can ask your question.
Priyanka ma'am.
You will have to unmute your mic, ma'am. Sir?
Priyanka ma'am.
हाँ, बोला
Priyanka
ना.
ma'am. Before taking this question and answer session, I am willing to take the talk of our dean for few minutes.
Hello.
Sir
Hello.
has joined now.
Yes,
Sir
sir.
has
Yes.
joined.
Hello.
Yes, Rane sir.
Hello.
हाँ,
Namaste.
hello.
Sir, please. Sir,
Namaskar.
welcome.
Welcome,
Sir,
sir.
welcome here. Welcome, sir. And
Thank you, madam.
thanks for
Uh,
your valuable guidance and extreme support. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Please
Very
have few words for this session.
yes, definitely.
Thank you.
I
Sir.
congratulate Honorable Principal Dr. Lata More Madam for organizing a digital education IT solution national webinar, and which is great achieved that more than 2,000 participants has registered for this webinar. We, the teacher educator, have many problems regarding online teaching education, that our students, when they will go to school for internship program and other practice teaching program, the schools are closed today, but online education system is going on. We have to train our students for online education, and this is the basic platform that madam has provided for the students. This college is very innovative and NAC accredited A grade second cycle, and madam is leading the many responsibilities and shouldering the various responsibilities of the university. She has worked very good work. She has done very good work in the last 2 years while she was acting dean in the university. Though this COVID pandemic situation has disturbed us, still we have the will to give the better education to students, to student teachers for giving online education, that we have to develop LMS, learning management system, using the technological support like digital education and IT solutions. When the teacher will develop his learning material in the digital form, that will be PPT, videos, audios, PDF files, and other reference material, he has to reframe all the teaching plans as per digital technology. And this will provide the guidance to the teacher educator, teachers, our student teachers, for better teaching learning process. I again thanks madam for providing this opportunity to us as well as the students, to our region, as well as all over the Maharashtra and all over the India. Always
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
always think positive, be positive.
Yes.
This attitude is going continuously with madam, and we all are one in the process of teaching learning and innovative. When the madam was acting dean, she has added the syllabus, that online syllabus is added in MEd syllabus, that is the courses available on Swayam or MOOCs. Students should complete it. She is very ahead than the rather common teacher. I also congratulate to all her team for organizing this, as well as the Yogesh Pawar sir and Lokhande madam for kind support and technological support for this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much, sir,
Thank
for
you,
your
sir. Thank you.
motivating words. It's really meant to me. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Switch over to Yogesh Pawar, sir, and Priyanka ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
sir.
yes. Yes, so Raj Bahadur Singh, sir is there, Dr. Raj Bahadur Singh. He would like to ask a question. And Gurleen ma'am is there. So Gurleen ma'am, Raj Bahadur Singh sir, I would like to request you that please unmute yourself. You can ask your question. You can raise your hand if you have any question so that
Priyanka ma'am.
I can unmute you.
Priyanka ma'am. Priyanka
हाँ
ma'am.
ma'am. हाँ ma'am, बोलो ना.
After question and answer, there is Dr. N.D. Chaudhary, sir, Principal of Law College.
Yes.
He will going to express his opinion on the session. Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, so Gurleen ma'am is there. Gurleen ma'am.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, ma'am, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Gurleen from Punjab.
Yeah.
I'm working as assistant professor in a college affiliated to Punjabi University, Patiala.
Okay,
Sir,
great.
actually, during this pandemic, every university, even the UGC also passed a rule that no examination to be conducted. Another rule is examination to be conducted on the behalf of university. Universities can take their examination. How it is possible during this pandemic? Actually, students are now going under stress very, very much. How to handle them? If we want to
Yes.
plan the exams taken by the colleges, or as we have the exams given by the universities, how it can be handled now? What
Uh,
should the parameters we have to use to deal
yes.
this?
Yes. It's a very nice question, Gurleen ma'am. I will give you some reference to you. On 29th of April 2020, the UGC has published a guideline for the academic calendar as well as conducting the exams across India. So in
Yeah.
that guideline, it was very clearly mentioned that universities can conduct exams by protecting the health and safety of all the stakeholders, and they have suggested some innovative and efficient modes of conducting examination. So one of the solution was conducting online examination wherever it is possible, as well as reducing the duration of the examination. So in that guideline, it was very clearly given that various different options universities can choose for conducting examination. Yesterday, today is 7th, so on 6th of July, again, the UGC has published another guideline, okay, that is related to conducting final year examination of the students.
Yes.
Okay, so in the final year examination of the students, just a minute, I'm
Other,
getting
other,
some
particip
noise.
other participants can mute themselves, please.
Yeah, please mute your mic. There is some disturbance. Please help me. Okay, so it's a very nice question I'm answering, and I'm very excited to share my thoughts on this. See, on yesterday also they have released a press release. Okay, and it has very clearly mentioned that online examination can be conducted, offline examination can be conducted, or examination can be conducted in a blended mode. Okay, now this is a latest declaration, latest instruction by UGC. Okay, now question comes, how the examinations can be conducted. So Digital Edu has come up with the concept of exams from home. Okay, so there is a very efficient solution available. Okay, and that takes care of the examination of your multiple choice questions, your short answer questions, your long answer questions, and as well as various different question paper patterns can be created. On screen assessment students can be done, proctoring of students can be possible. So all such things, whatever is there, so screen time of the student, face time of the student, all such things we are monitoring, and this exam will be following all the protocols of examination. So that kind of tools are available. I'm not saying we are the only one. Yes, there are many players in the market for which are giving the online examination solutions. But whenever the institutes are choosing their partners, they have to check all these things so that examinations can be conducted. It is equally applicable to all the universities who are going to plan their examinations, which are suggested in September 2020 by UGC in their yesterday's guideline. So there are tools available. Finally, final statement is there are tools available where online you can conduct descriptive exams. Student can write answers with their own hand. They can draw diagram, they can draw charts, and all these answers can be uploaded question by question in the system for easy assessment by the teacher. And final aim is generation of consolidated report of marks as well as the mark sheets for the students. So that is possible in one single platform. Gurleen ma'am, I hope I have answered the question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Is there any more person who would like to interact? Even I would like to answer the participants. There are approximately 250 participants who are live on YouTube. So I would love to answer their questions as well. So if you have any question, you can post your questions in comments of YouTube. Instead of chat of YouTube, you please post your questions in comments of YouTube. So that's my request to all the participants who are live on YouTube. Uh, yes, anyone from the participants who are live on Zoom? Any question for me?
Sir, shall I ask one question?
Yeah, sure, sir. Mirja sir, Nakki.
Marje sir, Marje.
Marja sir, yes.
Yes, sir. I'm agree with you. Just what you explained in the previous question. UGC and HRD Minister, Health Minister yesterday declared press notice there September. The month of September, they are going to conduct the exam online. It's okay, sir. From the government point of view, it is okay. But the basic question is that readiness of the students, readiness of the faculty, and even the infrastructure. You and me also know number of problems are there, number of challenges are there. They just say that in the month of September we can conduct the exam. But let us know how will the education sector and educators still overcome these number of challenges, because reliability and accountability, these two issues are also there. Concern regarding this, sir, please elaborate your ideas.
Marje sir, you are absolutely right. And I'm in line with your thoughts that within a short span of time, how such things are possible. Okay.
Hello.
But
Yes, sir.
hello. But one thing we all have to understand that whatever the decision has been taken by UGC, okay, so for that the expert committee was interacting with various vice chancellors of the universities across India, and that expert committee has taken that decision. So yes, the decision has been given by the expert committee. Now we all can collaborate with each other and find out solutions for this. So from my side, if any institute, I would like to request, if any institute would like to conduct a trial in their college, in their university for exam from home concept, we would love to collaborate with them. It will be a test exam, it will be a mock exam, so that mindset of teachers and mindset of students can be developed for giving such exams during COVID-19 pandemic. And Digital Edu will put all their efforts to create awareness amongst the society, so that the challenges which might be there in future related to in September 2020. So we have 3 months in hand. During these 3 months, we can create awareness amongst the teachers, we can create awareness amongst the students, and Digital Edu will love to collaborate with them. That's input from my side. Second important aspect is about the IT infrastructure. So you have mentioned that IT infrastructure is not suitable. So can we evolve a system which will run in our existing IT infrastructure? So is it possible? So from, if you ask this question to me, I will say yes, it is possible. There is a system available that will even work in the colleges at the rural part of India. And such kind of trials we can conduct in next 1 month, and still 2 months will be in hand to conduct the real final year exam. So whatever is press release, that is for the final year examinations at university level. Okay, so all such things can be made possible. Okay, and we can conduct a mock test so that awareness among students and teachers can be created. So that's an input from me. Hope you
Yes, I
are
agree with you, sir. Yes, I agree with you. Yes.
yes, sir. So we have 3 months in hand and we can prepare.
Sir, I have also a question.
Yes, sir. Rane sir, please.
Yes, sir.
Rane sir
Can-
is asking me a question, so
Is it possible to conduct a training program for teacher educators who are working in colleges of education
yes.
with collaboration of your institutions, and how many sessions will it take? 3 days, 4 days, and what will be the content for preparing the assistant professor to be able to work on digital education as well as to develop their learning, develop their digital material for teaching? This is one question. And second, my
Yes.
question is that, is it possible when we are going to teach online education, automatically it will be recorded and shifted to the students that he can learn offline on his software, on his smartphone? These two questions
Uh,
I have.
Yes, sir. So Rane sir, I would like to take this opportunity based on your question. So the second question I will ask you first. I answer the first. Okay, I'll go in sequence. So
Yes, yes,
first
yes.
is Digital Edu will collaborate with you. There are many principals who are currently there as a participant of this event, and we can create a forum where we jointly can collaborate and devise a plan so that this planning can be done and this knowledge can be transferred to the professors and assistant professors at the higher level. And Digital Edu will support for all the training and all those things. Mutually we can decide the content, what should be the content, and we can devise a plan for 5 days FDP on this topic. So I am with you. So let's join hands together, Rane sir. And second thing, I would like to show you a tool, okay, which was not planned in this session because I can't demonstrate my own product in the webinar which is organized by the college. But since you have asked the question, I would like to show you some of the features of our e-learning platform which will be suitable for educational institutes in line with the question which has been asked by you. Okay,
Please,
so
sir.
yes sir, yes sir.
And that FDP will be online or offline?
FDP we can organize through a webinar, so we can plan a 5 days FDP, and we
Okay.
can request participants all across Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can decide the region whatever we want.
It will go by university by university.
Yes
Because
sir, yes sir.
whether
Surely,
the
sir.
syllabus is separately as per their university,
Yes sir,
we have to follow the syllabus.
100% sir, 100%.
Okay,
Yes.
we will think positively.
Yes, 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 100%, sir.
Yeah.
Since you are there, and if you are taking a lead, I would love to contribute from my side, whatever is small contribution. So that will be really encouraging for me.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing my screen with you. So whatever is available here on screen, you are viewing is a teacher panel where teacher has planned some lectures for the day, as well as the next lectures for the next day are also available. So here I am clicking on the start of e-lecture. So here you get a facility. I will have to switch off my Zoom camera so that my this tool will take my image.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a platform, Rane sir, which we are promoting, and which is recording the live lecture in low resolution so that it can be made available to the student offline. And these are the encrypted videos. Okay, so whatever content is there developed by the faculties, that won't go outside of the institute, so that feature also can be enabled. As well as this feature captures the screen time and face time of the student. The screen time means how much time the student was facing the screen and how much time the student was referring the screen. So all these analytics will be made available. Here you get an option for taking attendance of the student. You can see that for a particular SYBL English lecture, there has to be 25 students. Out of that, 0 students are present. Okay, so this is integrated solution, e-classroom, which is integrated with our learning management system, where you can release your study material, you can release your notes, assignment, quizzes, test series, as well as exams. So all such things can be
Yes.
released, and you can make use of whiteboard, okay, for teaching the student online. Okay, you can draw whatever you want on the screen. Okay, so this is how I can draw something
Wow.
and I can present it to the students, right?
Good.
And I can make use of another very important feature, that I can upload the diagrams. Okay, and those diagrams can be used for teaching students. Like if I want to teach world map, then I will show to the student the map, world map on their screen. Like this. Okay, so this is the image I have chosen. For example, so I can make use of the tools. I can scroll vertically and I can make use of the image for teaching the student, as well as I can share my PPT, I can share my documents, I can share my PDF documents also. In the quizzes, I can take different types of quizzes so that engagement and involvement of the students can be maintained. I can make use of doubts. Okay, student can ask their doubts, and those doubts can be answered in offline as well as online mode. So this
Okay.
is a very useful feature and it is getting appreciated. And as well as, see, the system knows there has to be 25 students in the class. The class strength is 25. Out of that, how many students are present, and their electronic attendance also can be marked once you click this button. So whosoever is present in the meeting, okay, so those could be available. And most important thing which you have asked me, that whether these lectures will be available. So here you get a symbol of video. So once the student clicks that video button, the recorded lecture will be made available to him.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir. So this is ready to use feature, sir. And if someone wants, we would like to collaborate with them. There are many features available in the market. I'm not saying mine is very good, but yes, we have tried our level best to minimize the challenges which are being faced by most of the educators across India.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
Rane,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Jayesh, Dr. Jitesh Narayan Chavan, you can ask your question. You will have to unmute yourself, sir. Mr. Jitesh. Jitesh Narayan Chavan. There are many. Parth Joshi, you can ask your question. Parth Joshi, you will have to unmute your mic and you can ask your question. Then Ashwini ma'am is there.
Hello?
So Ashwini ma'am, you can ask your question. You will have to unmute yourself.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Parth Joshi.
So my voice is audible?
Yes, you are audible, Mr. Parth.
So my question was whether Digital Age provide any support or expertise in NAC assessment process?
Yes, Mr. Parth, in my presentation, I have clearly mentioned that our system is backed up with a very robust management information system, and we are providing support to all our customers for generating various different analytics, which is required for furnishing the information to NAC and NBA.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thanks. Thanks, Mr. Parth. Yes, is there anyone who would like to ask question?
Pawar sir,
Yes, ma'am.
can we have a talk with Dr. N.D. Chaudhary sir, the principal of Law College, Nandurbar?
Yes, from my side, since there is no questions from the attendees, so from my side, I would like to say thank you to all panel participants for being with me so long. And since there are many participants who are attending this since last 1.5 hours, so thank you very much. And thank you very much to the organizing committee of the SSHN College of Education, Nawapur. Thank you. So it's over to you, sir. Now please continue.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Sure, please.
Let me congratulate Principal Dr. Lata Surwade Madam, the convener of this webinar, resource person Yogesh Pawarji for sharing a very valuable information. Friends, as we know that due to this pandemic, unprecedented pandemic, the whole world has become stagnant. And during this lockdown period, we are attending various seminars daily. But I again congratulate both of you for arranging a seminar on a very essential topic, because digital transformation or digital era is very essential now. It is important in every walk of life, and particularly in education, it is very important. And when we are thinking that we have to go with the digital transformation now for education system, so instead of various the other topics which are arranged by various colleges, that is not so important, because now our motto is to digitalize our students and our faculty. Our faculty is to be trained how we are going to adopt this LMS. Our students must be aware that how they will utilize this system. Along with this, few questions will arise like that. The security point of view, we have to look in the matter that whether the student will use this system securely or not, whether there will be any cyber law issues or not. That is also to be considered. One point Honorable Dean referred that regarding the training of the students. We are also professional college, sir, law college, and the professional colleges are having one practical training also. Like our law college student have to visit the court, the PED college student have to visit the schools for their training purposes. Then we have to you people have to find out some solution that how these trainings can be also conducted, and there can be a solution. So I'm thankful to Yogesh Pawarji for sharing very valuable information precisely within very perfect time. You have covered everything and making our concepts clear. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir, for your nice words. It really motivates us. Now I am switching over to Sonavne sir. Sonavne sir, for vote of thanks. Is there any question from participants? Do any participant want to interact with sir, Yogesh sir, or anyone of else? Okay, before vote of thanks, I want to express my sincere gratitude to all the principal or principal forum of our North Maharashtra University, all the directors, patron, panelists, honorable vice principals, professors, teachers and teacher trainers and education officers who become the participant and actually who are the participant who made this story successful. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. I switch over to Sonone sir for vote of thanks. Sonone sir. Honorable
Ma'am.
Dean sir, thank you very much.
Ma'am, he is not there.
Welcome, madam.
Okay. So I express vote of thanks. Is there any question from participants, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, is there any question?
No.
Can we conclude then?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much for all the respected directors, all the respected principal, patron, panelists, our honorable Dean Sahib, all my gurus, all the vice principals of colleges, all the professors, associate professor, assistant professors, teachers from various schools, teacher educators, and education officers and other trainees who have participated in this seminar, who believe in us and made this story successful. Thank you so much. And above all, without Yogesh Pawar sir and Priyanka ma'am, this couldn't be possible. So thank you so much, sir. In a very short time, you did it. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you. Priyanka ma'am,
Thank you.
thanks for troubling you.
Thank you. No.
Thanks.
you.
Thanks to all.
Thanks.
Without
Thanks.
you,
Thank you.
the webinar couldn't be possible. So thank you so much. Digital Edu IT Solution will be part of it now and then, sir.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar, sir. Marje sir.
Madam,
Rane-
congratulations and thanks for
you.
giving me an opportunity to share my ideas.
Thank you, sir. I'm very
सरांना
fortunate.
खूप खूप धन्यवाद for giving kind support and technical support, academic support, moral support to our university and all our principals and my